Hello, welcome on back. It's been a while. I was sick as a dog last week, which is a weird phrase in of itself because what does it mean to be sick like a dog? Anyways, but it took a little bit for me to get back into the groove of just not being sick. And it was Pokemon Week, and uh but we are back at it. We are going to try and complete this game this week with not this game, this game, which I gotta switch up. Oh. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Put a barrel, barrel. Okay. We have enough for our tickets. Liquor Bureau is to try and find our rank A battle. Okay, and let's just go straight there. Now that we got the ticket, we don't have to worry about too much. Hello, Esper. Glad to see you too, Mimi. So overall, listen, we're gonna try and play through this game and do what we can to beat it. Because I am going to play, for better or for worse, the heck out of Pokopia. Now, I'm really excited, especially since, as of right now, there's no Pokemon game happening this year. So, and I think I need a cozy game that we could potentially play here on the channel. Whether I play this on the channel or on my off time, which I will play the game on my off time. It is not solely going to be, I need a game for myself. And this game will be for myself, I will also play it. Because that is a game that we are not going to get anywhere at all if we're just playing it only on stream. I think. I could be wrong, but I will aim for to play it. I don't know what else to say about it, so we can expect that for the channel. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lunios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma. But it's actually another missing person we're here to find today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Mikey's opponent, or his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham? I know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. And I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Okay. I figured you'd say that. Okay. I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on. Let's head outside. Can't predict my movements. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Oh, perfect switch. Read you like a book. I don't know what book I was reading with that one, but... Oh, God. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. On turn, let's go! Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he goes around called L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. Everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So, it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideas. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Rosier Royale. But why? To what end? Is it about Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Oh, sorry. That's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Mikey. I threw the ball. I threw the ball. I just wanted this area to be completed. Let's see. I threw the ball. It can't despawn. It despawned? Oh, that's bullshit. Well, that's bullshit. That's full unadulterated bullshit. Pokemon Lab? I'm supposed to go to the directors. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. Ugh. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Uh-oh. Time to spill the beans. What's going on? What's your history? Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about where's Ham. Ooh. Where's Ham? Who could that be? Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Grizz than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Player also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grizzham? He was part of the younger generation of Team Player. Everyone called him Grizz. It means gray. Grizzham? Grizzum? Like the colors of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you got to know, you might want to try Novu Cafe over in the Centrico. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh. Kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, do my research. I still want you to keep up the research work. Sure. Team Flare truck. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You're here for another tasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to... Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The Quiet Master of Central Plaza's famed Nervous Cafe truck is indeed just a front! The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale. The foremost trainer in rank B and the boss of Team Flare Nerveux. Yes, you found me. Grishem at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Go for it. Grism, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nerveux. Let's just take the kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please, do calm yourself. Nerveux Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and head over there. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. Battle zone activated. Listen, I was going for extra bonus points and getting the alpha. I don't need alpha. We completed it. Love the sale of the wild zones under control. Ba, 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 ba. Never have I seen this storefront, I think. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we want you to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, Team Flare Nauvoo. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like yourself ever understand? Garcia. Grit him. This kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we have hoped to achieve for Team Flare Nauvoo. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. This world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Gracia here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Gracia once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Gracia the battle she desires? Hell yeah! Let's fuck him up. Fight me. Fight me. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Okay. baby. Oh no. He survived. Shut up. Yo, that was a fast. Damn, it happened right as I was. Yo, that's a fast camera. Jesus. Let's do this. Oh shit. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less than Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumia soon. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Navu Cafe. Okay. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. And what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. This is what fills the Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose the battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon? Which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? Yeah, that weapon. That weapon was of AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Mikey, to witness the truth yourself. You'll see. Open sesame! Behind that door lies the former Lysander Lab. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there where we learned that AZ's secrets for ourselves. This is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth yourself. Oh. Can we have our fight before I go into this pit? Oh my gosh. I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess. You're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere. Power supply on. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Dark pulse. Let her breathe, let her breathe. Alright, so we have to find the warp pad that takes us to that one. I doubt this will be it. But that one was. Ooh, baby. Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it. Droid. Like, I would have defeated it so quickly, but like I was trying to capture it, and I guess I couldn't capture it. Elevator key. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins of Jisunj Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Interesting. I can now use the elevator. Which floor would I like to go to? Basement 2. Go to the research lab in basement 3. That's it? You have a whole ass floor that serves no purpose other than a hallway to a cell. No other purpose. Summon the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Well, I did turn on, like, what, 3, 4 power sources? Possession of all keys has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, Our Shared Dream. Which file would you like to review? Let's go down the line. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. The emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were able to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? What's our shared dream? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and the growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly and abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Zygarde seemed to wish that I'd come to this place. I have lost most of my memories. And yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where the Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried. And so I did. So there was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flair's secret base. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living things in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its full power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it down, back under control, is AZ's Roulette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in the Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. I'll be right back. Go and speak with Chris Hammond with AZ. Then do what we must do. Be done. Okay. Wow. Did you see Lysander? To think he is still alive. Oh. Yet he doesn't remember us in the slightest. How could he forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us. But still, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Mikey, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I must make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Okay. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Oh. We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of the society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave the Lumios. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare ever existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Norvu Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little less. Little else. And as we've worked there, we also heard the voices of Lumios' people. If you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You're gonna have to get a set of balls. Because I'm taking you, you'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Fullwet to me. I must become the strongest trainer by battling my way up through the Zia Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Oh, wow. Okay. Jesus. Shh, quiet. Otherwise that beast will notice us. Don't you see it? That giant warthog? I've been waiting for it to go somewhere else, but it hasn't budged one bit. There's no way my Pokemon could beat the huge thing. If only there was a trainer around here that could help take it down. Okay. Kill! 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 Finish it! And it's mine! Damn, you could say so. Da-da-da-da-da. You've returned. I heard from Emma that what leads you were following on
I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Mikey, did you manage to find Grissom? No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grissom with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. But he's part of this group, Team Fleur Nauvoo. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about the Lumios from trainers at Norville Cafe. He even seems to know something weird going on with the Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time to talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Come, children. Mikey, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Oh, you were there. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regret. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost their everyday lives they've known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought the Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh shit. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. Buffaloette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. That'll put a kink in your neck. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. This is what Ange is. That is what is hidden within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange. After reuniting with Floette at last, that day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ange, the tower is emitting immense amounts of mega power. even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Forges? My Floettes cannot evolve. Because perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my sight again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all of this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I truly am sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to MZ. Mikey, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Chris Him. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grissom and Team Flare Navu. Alright, it's time for you to challenge Grissom to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my Team MZ. Damn. That was just 8? Damn, you just have it all. Just have the remaining 3. That's not even gonna get you to 65. 64. That, almost. Okay. Um, we're not done yet.
I should have gone there. The dead end. Medical site. I would have assumed that as soon as we saw Pyroar Mega Evolve, my bad, my bad. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows at Team MZ? Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach to the top of the Royale anyway? Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Marcel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Mikey, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Challenger's ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shames and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Ah. Right, you go out. Oh no, it's a Tyranitar. Ice Punch? What the hell was this? Yo, we still need to. I'm gonna predict that you're gonna go X. The more popular one. Woo! Yes! That was so nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh, dude, you blew through the whole team. Like, it had to come down to my starter to just pull a win. Oh my gosh. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. You've been promoted to rank A. You lost. But Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in the battle. If only we could have leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and the sense of justice still have hold of us. And they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he shared for all of us. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Mikey. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Norvu exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Full Air Blitz!
I may have been defeated. I may have found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grissom. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Even his little booty hole lights up when he barks. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being in Lumios. Guess what? I made it to rank 8 too. Whoa! You both reached rank A in the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 ranked A trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of that tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like it's in pain. The tower is an end that is affecting you. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about the things going wrong. Yeah, now this time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of its world and of this world will be safe in your hands. And with that, I bid you a good evening, good night, farewell that night. Oh, shit. Mikey, are you right? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. And that means the next time we play on stream, shit is going down. It's game time, baby. See you guys next time. Probably tomorrow, I think. Like I said, we're gonna try and get through this game by the time Pokopia comes out. Because my mind's gonna be on that game. Until then, bye!